Hello, 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 lovely, lovely people. Watching the replay. How are you doing? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. It's Monday for me. Hi, Sally Sand Us. Hi, everybody. How's your day going? I hope you're doing good. Hi, Stephen George. Please let me know in the comment section, where are you joining from? Hey. I'm in Kingston, Jamaica. Hi, JG Cremo. Thank you. Um, so today for yoga and chill, we are going to be looking at a beginner's pose, a lovely pose, especially if you're a lady and you're on your time of the month. Alright, so I'm going to just cut out all the euphemisms and just talk straight up because, yeah. This is a great pose if you're menstruating. And the reason why I chose this pose is because I'm currently on my flow, the most wonderful time of the month. And I'm not being sarcastic, okay? Like, I really do believe that this is a time when, as a woman, we feel very powerful, we feel very in tune with what needs to be done. And a lot of people perceive that as like bitchiness or whatever, but the fact of the matter is, you know what you need. Girl, you know what you need, right? And oftentimes during this time, what we need is comfort, we need support, we need we need comfort and support. And I think that this pose gives both things. So this is both a strengthening pose and it's also somewhat relaxing. So there's a slight inversion, and in inversions we relax the heart. So the blood flowing through the heart, there isn't as much blood flowing into the heart, so the heart's muscles can get some time to relax. So this is a great pose for that. At the same time, we're still working the lower body. Hey Brianna, hey Chris, hey Shige-san, oh my gosh. How are you? Genki desu ka? Okay. Hi J923. How are you? Yes. So as I was saying, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Hello Jade. How are you? Let me know where you are watching from. If you're watching from Jamaica, in your bed, at work. I'm really curious to know like where you guys are, what you're doing at this time, like after 5ish. You know, like wait up and what you do. Doing great. I'm okay. So I'm yeah, I'm okay. Kind of in a relaxation, resting mode. You know, not really trying to do the most physically. Ooh. Yeah. So yes, as I was saying, what was I saying? Lord have mercy. I was saying something about the pose. It's strengthening and relaxing. Yeah. Hey Jojo. Hey Mr. Dio 710. Hey David. Oh, you're eating dinner. Hi Jade. Oh, that's lovely. What's for dinner? You're in Mandeville. So are you an NCU student or are you working? Hey Jojo, where are you still in Kingston, Joni? And Mr. Dio, I have no idea where you are. David, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you are in Mexico. So yeah, I just want to know what you guys are doing, what you're up to. It's like 5 o'clock, at least 5 o'clock here. and we are about to look at a wonderful pose, bridge pose. All right, so if you are going to be yogaing, get out your mat, and if you're just here to chill, you can always stay. Oh, you're graduating! Yay! Congratulations! Go girl! Wow, good job. What did you study? Alright, so I'm just going to unfold my mat here. Alright. So MJ, New Jersey. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. This is really cool. Alright, so Jade is having her dinner. Mr. Dio is getting dinner ready. Like 5 stars +5 for like getting dinner ready, as you know, as a father, as a man. And Jade is eating a piece of jerk chicken. Yeah, girl. I love that for you. Alright, so we are going to begin. Hope that you enjoy your dinner, Jade and Mr. Dio or Dio, not sure of the pronunciation. And hey, Marissa, hey girl. Oh, you did education, so you're about to become a teacher. Nice, Jade. You're joining a noble profession of which I also belong. Alright, but no more time to chill and chat. We're going to get on our mat and we are going to start the yoga section. Alright, so today we're going to break down. Hey Georgia, are you joining us today for yoga? We're doing bridge pose. Great for the period, the girls who are on their periods. Alright, it's great to relax and strengthen. And today we're going to start lying on our back. So I won't be able to look at the screen much. I feel like I can't see me good, but won't be able to look at the screen much, but it's alright, we're gonna be fine. So lying down flat on your back, let's just talk a little bit about alignment. Alright, so we looked at this in our last video when we looked at chair pose, which is, yeah, you can just review that video if you don't remember chair pose. But an important point to note when we're in this pose is that we're going to be using our lower body, and when we use the muscles of the lower body, it normally like brings attention to some imbalances that we have in our lower body, especially in the feet. Alright, so like I said in that video, a lot of the times some of us tend to carry the weight, I'm exaggerating here, but carry the weight on the outer edge of the foot more, or alternatively we carry the weight on the inner edge of the foot. We drop in the arch and we carry most of the weight here. Alright, so instead of carrying the weight on the outer edge or the inner edge, what we want to do is we want to find a nice balance and feel the weight evenly along the toes as well as in the heel of the foot. Alright, so a tendency can be when we get into this pose, we bring the weight into the inner foot, in the inner edge of the foot, and the knees come together, aka not knees. Right, so what we really want to do, we want to engage all the toes, pressing into all the toes equally so that we can keep a line from the hips to the knees to the ankles. Alright, so let's try it. So we're going to lie back gently. So a nice way to get our body a little bit warm, starting from an upright seated position. So you know, when you were in school, I don't know if you did do this when you did in a school, but Japanese kids do this in primary school, like they sit down like this. Hi Laurie, hi D-Benza, hi Bearded King, hi Oren, hey. Alright, so we're going to gently roll down. We're going to start at the tailbone, this bone right here. We're going to curve it under, and first our lower back is going to touch the mat. Lower back gently, so we're really engaging the abdominal muscles here. Then the mid back touches the mat, Finally, the shoulders come down, then the neck and the back of the head. Now our entire spine is going to be on the mat. We're going to warm up doing a little bit of cat-cow pelvic tilt. On the inhale, I want you to stick up your belly and tuck your butt out as if you're trying to give yourself bad posture, right? We call this sway back or anterior pelvic tilt. Please keep your hands down. I'm just lifting my hands so that you can see the position. On an exhale now, you're going to push the lower back down so that there's absolutely no space here. Really engaging the front of the abs as you push down here. Flatten the lower back against the mat. When I do this, 5 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Follow your breath, follow your breathing flow naturally. Make it nice and gentle, soft and smooth. Try not to move the legs up and down in this position as well. Just warming up the spine as well as the abdominals here. Inhale, arching the back, and exhaling, we're using the abdominal muscles here to press the lower back into the mat. One more time. Inhale and exhale, pressing down. Now for your next inhale, come back to a neutral pelvis. So when you're neutral, you will notice that there is a little bit of space here. You should have just enough space to push your hand through, but not a big dramatic space like this. Alright, just a little bit of space because there is a natural curve in the spine. Now we're ready to do the pose. Hands, we're going to press the palms down next to the side of the body. Next to the side of the body. That makes sense. Next to the body. Alright, and we're going to walk our feet back until our heels can touch our tippy toes. Alright, now once we get there, we're going to start engaging the arms, the fingers. We're going to use the arms to support us in this pose, as well as pressing down the feet. Remember to press equally into the toes as well as the heels. Alright, so when you start pressing down, you may start to notice that your muscles start to engage. That's exactly what we want. Alright, so your feet start to press down. As you breathe, pay attention to the feeling of engagement in your muscles when you press the feet down. Keep breathing and press the arms as well as the shoulders down. And now bring your attention to the breath. Gonna breathe in, and on the exhale, see if you can notice your pelvis dropping closer to the mat. That same motion that we did earlier, where our abs push down gently. Stay here and just take a few breaths, noticing that as you exhale, your abs kind of contract and your lower belly gets closer to the mat. Inhaling, exhaling. Now using that same motion to begin, we're going to start peeling our pelvis, starting from the tailbone off the mat. Keep breathing here. So we're lifting up gently and slowly. And as you do this, try not to make your knees wobble out to the side or come collapsing together. So we're lifting up gently, using our arms as well as our feet to support the body. And as we lift up, feel the engagement in the back of the leg and the hamstring. And if you want to feel that engagement a little bit better, shift as if you want to bring your heels closer to your butt without actually moving them. So this is called isometric movement. And we're using that to engage our thighs and our hamstrings. Alright, great job. So when you've raised up a little bit, stay here. See if you can take 3 soft, gentle breaths. You may already feel like your body wants to collapse. If that's the case, lower down gently, staying connected to your breathing. I'm gonna stay for one more breath. And on the exhale, I'm going to lower down gently and with control. Don't just drop into it. Right? Wonderful. Great job. Alright, so I don't know if you were practicing that one with us, but if you were, great job. And if not, you can practice again because we're going to do it one more time. Alright, so like I said earlier, that pose is a mini inversion, and what it helps to do is relax the heart. And what I've just done is undoing the inversion, and I just feel the heart start pumping again. Alright, so we're going to do that one more time. I'm just going to shift forward a little because this time we're going to focus a little bit more on the shoulders. Alright, so assume your position, soldiers. Again, the heels touching the fingertips. Start breathing gently in through the nose, out through the nose. Start pressing into the feet, engaging the toes, as well as pressing into the heels. Inhaling, exhaling, aka breathing in and breathing out. I want you to lengthen the back of the neck. Alright, so that means slightly tuck your chin to the chest. Alright, don't want to crunch up like this and strain the back of the neck. Alright, we'd rather lengthen out the back of the neck so that our spine is elongated. Alright, and now on the next inhale, we're going to start lifting the hips up. Alright, so we're pressing down into the feet as well as the arms when we do this. Alright, so now if you want to deepen the stretch, see if you can roll your shoulders closer together. Alright, so this is kind of a subtle movement to open up the chest even more. Just want to roll as if we're rolling the shoulders back into the mat, and we get a little bit more height. If you notice here, we get some more height in the pose. Alright, so when you roll the shoulders open, what we're actually doing is externally rotating the shoulders. So you notice the palms, they don't face down anymore, rather they face upward. So we can either turn the palms up, or we can bring the palms together like this and kind of do like a behind the back clasping of the hands. Alright, so again, if you want to engage the hamstrings and the thighs here, bring the heels back. Imagine that you want to bring your heels to touch your butt without actually moving them. So this is a deeper variation of the pose. So calming and relaxing. Even as you feel the fire in your thighs and your glutes, keep your face relaxed. Keep your breathing soft and smooth. One more gentle breath here. And first we're going to undo the hands, then the shoulders, and then finally with control we're going to lower down. Hips coming down gently. Yay! Good job everybody! You did it! Alright, just to undo that pose a little bit, we're going to hug our knees to the chest. Alright, so gently bring your knees forward, and also rock here from side to side, relaxing the lower back. If you cannot reach forward and grab in front of the knees, bring the hands at the back of the thigh. Alright, and see if you can bring the thigh closer to the chest. Alright, it's okay if you're here, it's totally fine. Stay here, rock a little bit from side to side. What time now? 5:19. Alright, we are right on time. Stay here for a little bit. Relaxing the lower back. All right. Great job, everybody. All right, so to come out of this pose, what we're going to do is we're going to shift our legs to one side. All right, shifting the legs to one side, and then we're going to take the arm that's at the top, pressing down into the floor. Use your arms to support you here and come back up to a seated position. So we're moving with mindfulness even as we enter and exit the pose. Just want to be aware of our bodies. Move gently and with mindfulness. All right, everybody, so great job today. You can keep a lookout on my Instagram. I'll be showing you some variations of this pose this week. And hola, Alex, bienvenido. And also, I'm going to put up a poll for you to choose the next pose that we look at on Wednesday. All right, everybody, thanks for joining Yoga and Chill. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.